shit, boys! We got the official PokeMMO Shiny Wars announcement. Let's fucking go! Oh, okay. Woo! This was just posted. Oh my goodness. It is so... I'm so fucking hyped. The fucked up thing is I don't even know if I'm participating this year. But I'm excited, dude. I love shunting. I love the shunting community. Like, this is a fucking big deal. Oh, dude, posted just now in Shiny Wars events. Official PokeMMO Shiny Wars 2025. Welcome to the second annual PokeMMO Shiny Wars competition. For those who don't know, this is the Super Bowl of shiny hunting. This is what it's all about. Competing in this, trying to be the best shunting team in the game. Oh, this is amazing. Let's jump into what they're... Okay, let's jump into it. PokeMMO Shiny Wars is a competition between groups of players that form teams in order to showcase their dedication to a style of play that used to have a less competitive nature, shiny hunting. This event will allow for a different kind of competition with the game on an official level. With the feedback from the community I'm so excited to see the changes. Regarding the last event, some adjustments have been made. Change to the length of the event, as well as implementations of other bonuses and restrictions that contribute to more variety in team efforts. The Shiny World will include a unique species bonus where teams will get a bonus point for each unique evolution line caught during an event, as well as duplicate penalty. Oh, it's gonna make it so interesting. Okay, so this rule is so important because if there is a broken strategy, it is impossible. This rule makes it so that it is impossible for there to be a meta game that is too like one-sided and broken. So for reference, last year, cryogonal hordes were by far the best strategy. It wasn't even close, okay? It wasn't even close, right? Yeah, I think here's the link, everybody in chat. It wasn't even close. This makes it so that like after you catch your first cryogonal in your team, you'll get less points per one, I assume. So this is a really big deal. I'm doing my gym run in the background, so I'm a little distracted. Apologies. But this is a massive deal. Really good for balancing. Date July 11th to August 8th. What is that? 28 days, or is it less than 1 month? I mean, I'm so down for that. I think last year it was 2 months, and about 3 weeks in to the 2-month event, everybody realized, holy shit, this is way too long. And that was, it was growing pains. We just had to experience that. There was no other way to learn that without actually trying Shiny Wars, right? So, this event will be capped at 100 teams. Isn't that way more than before? Wait, wasn't it last time like 50 teams or something? This is like double the teams, no? Last year was 55. Okay. If you're unable to find a team, you can use this thread. Okay, look for teammates. The signups for the sign up. This is very important. The sign up for the event begins on 7-2, or depending on how you view, month. Was that July 2nd? July 2nd, guys. It is a first come first serve event. You need to make sure you have your like message pre-typed and you send this immediately. Okay. July 2nd, 2025 at UTC, which is midnight ET. It might be 7 p.m. depending on time zone changes. All teams must be registered via the registration thread. All team registrations must include a team name and elect a member of their team to be the team leader. All teams must include at least 25 players, but no more than 30. You definitely want 30. And by the way, you definitely want 30 because you're just at a disadvantage. So I strongly recommend every single team to try to get 30 players. It's really important. You don't want to be a man down. Okay. Players will present with one character. Anyone found breaching this will be disqualified from this and any future events. Do not multi-log for this. All OT shiny Pokemon caught by representatives of the event period will be recorded by the staff after the event concludes. You do not need to manually submit them. Ooh, so they'll be tracking all of our points for us and stuff. You must keep your shiny Pokemon until the results are announced. Do not sell them or trade them or breed them even. Do not fuck with them. Each Pokemon with an evolution line will be worth the same number of points. Shinies bred from the shiny parents are not valid entries. In the case of, I love the sudden death. In the case of a point tie, there will be a sudden death race. If this occurs, whichever team involved in the tiebreaker that obtains the most points in 48 hours, the dream is a tiebreaker, sudden death. Shiny Pokemon obtained from Mysterious Balls are valid for the main event, but are not valid for sudden victory. This is a big one. So I remember last year when Mysterious Balls were announced as being okay for the event, I was a big advocate supporter against that, and I was not a fan of Mysterious Balls being allowed, and I've historically not been a fan of Mysterious Balls in PokeMMO. However, I was ridiculously wrong. We found out that mysterious balls were not at all a problem in Shiny Wars because the supply is so limited on the GTL and because they cost so much Pokeyen. The time save was like nice, but even if you popped a shiny, it would often be like a 2-point shiny. We had someone spend like multiple thousands of dollars on mysterious balls and get like 5 points. And we found out that just buying like credit, if you're gonna credit card swipe, you might as well go for like fossils or egg hunts or like actual rare, time-consuming, difficult shunts. So that was a really cool thing to see. I was happy to be wrong because I was so wrong on that. Next up, okay. The scoring. So there are different shinies, different species are worth different points. Tier 6 is 2 points. Tier 5 is 3 points. Tier 4 is 6 points. Tier 3 is 10 points based on the rarity of the Pokemon. Tier 2 is 15 points. Excited for this part. I really hope fossils are nerfed. They should be. They were too broken. And it encourages credit card swipe, which I don't like, obviously. It should be like, yeah. Tier 2, 15 points. Tier 1, 25. Tier 0, 30 points. Shiny Alpha, 50 points. Shiny Legendary / Mythical, 100 points. This was not the case last year, right? Or am I just mistaken? I would love to see someone get this and have a huge bonus. Secret Shiny. Was this a bonus last year? I don't remember. I'm so excited for a Secret Shiny boost. Safari boost of plus 5 points. Egg Hatch will count as 20 points or... This is awesome. So there's a flat bonus for eggs, a flat point thing for egg, or you can go by the higher tiered species. This is such a good way to do this. Oh, this is so... All the changes so far are so good. Unique species bonus. Plus 5 bonus points for each unique evolution line. Duplicate penalty. Duplicate shinies with the same evolution line call if they worth only 1 point. Oh my god. That's like even harsher. I thought it'd be like minus 1 point. Worth only 1 point is an even crazier restriction than I expected, and I'm so down for that. I'm so yeah, what a great rule. It's gonna require, it's a difficult rule because it's gonna require way more team communication, and if a teammate gets a duplicate shiny, other teammates might get mad at them. Please keep in mind to be patient because these events are very draining. People are playing a video game 16 hours a day. It's exhausting. Your like brain is mush. Like, please remember to be patient and kind to your teammates. But yeah, that is crazy. Okay, the tier chart. Okay, let's first go through the hosts, Enzo and Park. Thank you. I cannot encourage myself and you guys to just thank these people enough. The Shiny Wars events are a fully like staff ran event, and it is literally just the non-developers. It is just the community managers and the staff who I don't think are paid, right? Like, it's just these players who are just going above and beyond for the community. Like, this is the most above and beyond selfless, kind thing you can do to help the community. People like Enzo, people like Park, Nathan, Cosmuth, Zaxi, Austin, Revs, Planer X, BL, Matsui, C, Sai, sorry, Call Me Sensei, and Hyper. Like, thank you all so fucking much. Like, it's a massive, massive boon to the economy. I'm gonna go over the prizes and then we'll go back to the tiers. All right, first place prize. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little disappointed by this, but I understand. First place prize is the Sparkling Charcoal Dragon Wings. It is an amazing vanity, and I respect a chance to win them again. But the problem is, why would the previous year's winner go as hard in this event for the same vanity, right? There's an argument for, I do think like personal pride is arguably enough for Shiny Wars, but it's a little bumming to see this, I'm not gonna lie. Second place prize is Charcoal Dragon Wings that are also untradeable but don't have a sparkle effect. I selfishly want them retired, yes. Yeah, I agree. I think defending your crown is a valid argument. And make sure you're the only people who... I get that, but I don't know if it's enough of an incentive. But I understand the arguments. There are arguments for it. I would have really liked to see a new vanity or an option or something like that. However, okay, this is really good. Fourth place prize is 1,000 RP for each player, which is more than last year. And the fact that we even have... Last year, we didn't have fourth and fifth place prizes, did we? Or was it, like, retroactively added? Last year was, like, they retroactively added second and third place prizes. Fourth and fifth place, 1,000 RP for each player, 500 for each player. That's something. Honestly, that's a nice consolation prize. And it's more people this year. It's, you know, 100 teams or whatever. MVP prize. I love that MVP gets the charcoal wings and the 1000 RP as well. That's very cool. All right. The charcoal wings are the only way to earn them is via the shiny wars. Let's go ahead and go through the tier list as well. I do want to, I'm butchering this Jimmy run, but that's okay. It's worth it, honestly. So tier 6, you're going to see your average like ×5 hordes. Your Abras, your Arons, your Claydol Baltoy. Yep. These are all going to be ×5 hordes. Shinies, yep, pretty typical. Tier 5 is going to be like ×5 Leppas. Yep, Axew, Caterpie, Deli. Yep, they're all ×5 Leppa hunts. Okay, normal, typical. Once you get to tier 4, it's also just a good way to teach new players. This is a good way to teach new players different how rare certain shinies are, honestly. Park says, I don't think we're at the point where we need a new vanity every year. I think a new vanity every year, I agree with, we might not need. Maybe after this year. You know, I think it's fair. I'm not trying to say it's like, I'm a little disappointed without a new vanity, but there's so much other positive stuff going on. I don't want that to overshadow, you know. It's important to make critiques and also acknowledge the positives. It's very easy to see one negative in an event and go, you know, crazy. Oh, this event's blah, blah, blah. I think a lot of people often do that. I think that's silly. I think it's childish. I think it's immature. There's, you know, there's a lot of positives here and a lot of really cool things. A lot of them be tradable. I don't want that. I think it should be a cool, you know, personally, but okay. Tier 4, these are ×3 horde shunts generally. Chimicles, I think, is a ×5 Leppa that's far. No, I read it, Park. Cottony, Darumaka, Dratini, Drifloon, Electabuzz, Hippo. Yep, okay, typical stuff. Tier 3, single encounter shunts, I think. Sometimes 3. Bagon, it's a single encounter, but it's 20%, so honestly, it makes sense. How do I can't scroll over to see the other... I need to like do this. Okay. And make sure this is shown on screen. One sec. Okay, here we go. I'm butchering this Jimmy run, but it's okay. The most important tiers are tier 0 through 2 are the most important ones. So we have fossils appearing in tier 2. That is a big nerf to them. Aerodactyl, Archon, Anorith, Cranidos, all the fossils essentially. Gulpin, Kangaskhan, Lapras, Laleep, Quillfish, Yanma, Tropius. Okay. I'll read all here. Tier 2 is Aerodactyl, Apom, Anorith, Archon, Combee, Cranidos, Croagunk, Execute, Farfetch, Gulpin, Heracross, Kabuto, Kangaskhan, Lapras, Laleep, Minun, Mr. Mime, Ammonite, Pineco, Plusle, Quillfish, Relicanth, Shieldon, Shroomish, Shuckle, Tortuga, Tropius, Yanma. Nothing stands out there to me as like egregious and shouldn't be in tier 2. Tier 1. Tier 1, we have Absol, Beldum, Burmy, Carnivine, Castform, Chansey, Cherubi, Eevee, Phoebus, Kecleon, Larvesta, Panpour, Pansage, Panseer, Pinsir, Scyther, Skarmory, Skitty, Scorpy, Slackoth, Snorlax, Sudowoodo, Zorua. Tier 0, we have your Phenos, your Alomolas, your like rare starter Pokemon, Alomolas, Audinos, Basculin, Blue form. I like how they always do that stipulation. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Chikorita, Chimchar, Cyndaquil, Drillbur, Ducklet, Amolga, Mudkip, Oshawott, Piplup, Porygon, Riolu, Rotom, Shedinja, Snivy, Spiritomb, Squirtle, Tepig, Togepi, Torchic, Totodile, Trico, Turtwig, and Tyrode. These all seem great to me. I don't see anything that needs to be like egregiously moved over. From what I understand, arguably maybe Chansey to tier 2 because it's a female-only egg shunt. But like, was Kangaskhan also in tier? Is Kangaskhan tier? I can see Chansey arguably should be moved to tier 2, but that's the only one. I think this is a very, 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 very good tier list. I think this is a massive, massive, massive upgrade from last year. I think we saw like pretty much we had all of our wishes granted, like except for the vanity, which I think is, you know, this is a W event. I agree. W event. I'm very excited for it. The massive increase in teams, the massive decrease in the time, the total rebalance of scoring. I think this is an amazing. We basically got everything we wanted to see, except for the one thing. I want to focus on that. Yeah, I think this is amazing. I think this is an amazing event. I'm really excited covering this event on stream, seeing the community involvement. Shiny Wars is one of the most exciting times to play PokeMMO, whether you're a shiny hunter or not, right? Like, One of the coolest parts of Shiny Wars is even if you're not a shiny hunter, it affects the economy egregiously, and you can make a lot of money. If you're not a shiny hunter, I hope you watch till the end, because you can make a lot of money, make a lot of profit, and still get massive advantage off of Shiny Wars. So I hope you guys are excited. Make sure to like this video to support my content in Shiny Wars. Subscribe to see future updates on the event and all the day-to-day progress on it. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. for streams generally. And then if you want to go, join the Discord for updates, you can go above and beyond and support the channel using Factor. First link in the description. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, gifted subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations really allow me to be here and stay on top of content like this. Thank you to all the staff for hosting, and I'm excited to see who participates and who makes a name for themselves in the PokeMMO community. This is one of your best chances to like shine and be a hero in the PokeMMO community, and it's always cool to see who pops up.